Yes, people, welcome back to Never a Foul. Respectfully, smash the likes, subscribe if you're brand new. You can see everyone that's early here. You can see their socials or their YouTube. So, you know what? Early screenshot because Tunnel TV, I can't wait to watch Tunnel TV. I can't wait. Arsenal, especially if you lose. So it's like, let's just call it the Nigerian version of AFTV. Man like SB from the catch up. We got Thai Sports Talk as well. If you like FPL, let us know in the comments. And then obviously we got T Talks who likes to talk a lot of shit on TikTok. Yeah. But anyways, we've got the two Spurs boys on the way. Yeah. And I can't wait. I just want words in it because I just want some words. Just want some words. Lads, Liverpool versus Arsenal today. Did anyone notice? Did anyone notice? Did anyone notice?
Igbo Kwenu, my Igbo boys. Igbo boys assemble today. Because now, my people. Your dark-skinned man from the motherland. If you didn't know before, now today, you go understand. Niger FC in this beach. Come on now.
I feel like I'm getting a lecture from my uncle.
Because that's what it's going to feel like at Anfield today. A lecture from your uncle. Yes. I like the reference. Fantastic. Smash the likes, share, comment, subscribe, all of that rubbish. You understand? Today is the day.
Today's gonna be very good.
Today's gonna be hilarious. I don't know where Monts is, obviously, as per usual. When on a Sunday, it's like you know what? From Monday to Friday, Monts has got you on like business calls, yeah. And as soon as it's Saturday, Sunday, it's like, yeah, inshallah, innit?
I'm not gonna lie. I see his Instagram story. Man's taking walks along the river. He's probably contemplating this game, boy. I see his Instagram story. I was like, yeah, taking them walks. All right, then Sunday. So yeah, I don't know where he is. But big up everyone as well, man. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe. Big up SB as well. First time stream review. So big up for obviously jumping on and that. Cass holding down the fort for Never a Foul on the way to 50k. You know what time it is.
Bro, I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Also check out the bottom right corners. You can see if you can, maybe zoom in a little bit, but you can see all like cheap jerseys, man. So go and get that. Make sure you get your discount going. You can all see it there. The QR code does work. So big up to yourselves. Bro, there's a lot to talk about. We've got Liverpool versus Arsenal. I kind of want to say the Spurs being schooled by Bournemouth because it's how you was there in person. And then obviously this is Marc, Guehi, Nico, Jackson latest. I didn't even write that correctly. Let me change that. That's crazy. But bro, this transfer, I don't know what it is yet, but see this transfer news stuff, yeah. I'm kind of glad it's ending, innit? Kind of glad it's ending.
It's too much.
Yeah. This window's been a little bit
been fantastic.
Yeah, it's been great. Don't get me wrong, but it's just like all good things must come to an end, isn't it? Yeah, we made
200 odd million. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we made back pretty much half of that.
The window's been mad, but now it's time to
Hoyland, Rashford optional. Like we still got my man to go. Anthony's he's gonna go anyway. Let's be real. I mean, I'm alright.
Making all this P if you don't spend it, bro.
No, but the thing is, it's not about for me. It was never about this summer. My biggest summer was next summer. Do you get it? Like I need to know that I'm going to get a couple midfielders. Yeah, because it's all. I always said, even to D, Justy. I said to Justy, it's not this summer, but wait till next summer. That's the most important one. I remember saying that, and I said, "Watch, you man are gonna find out." Because when I don't know who your number one target,
you're
gonna find out. But yeah, no, it was never gonna. Not everything was gonna get done in one window. But all I can say in it, big up to my 3-point collectors, innit? But today, not everyone can say the same. Not everyone can say the same. You know,
we take that, man. You get me?
It's your first time saying that, man. Calm down, man.
Hey, you know what? It's better to start. It's better to start. You got to start somewhere.
We got to start somewhere, you get me? At least we started in August and not September.
SB's already sounded like a hater, bro. That's why I'm getting the rival tears going. Like, you get me?
We ain't seen Ty since the last win. And here he pops up.
Hey, listen, couldn't they?
The top arrived 2-2, we see you again, Ty. Well done.
The top arrived Friday, and I said, I'm scoring tomorrow and we're winning. Yeah, I come out the Spurs game 2-2. My head was going. I've already got a receding hairline anyway. The hair's done out. So I was thinking I can't stress anymore. And then I get to Seven Sisters Station, and my brethren blows up his phone. He goes, 92 minutes. United have got a pen, apparently. I was like, oh my days. Get down to the tube, 3-2. Comfy. You know what I mean? It should have been 4. Let's be honest. We don't need to talk about Man United. It should have been 3 or 4. But I done my job.
we can just briefly before the Spurs boys come in.
Yeah. I redeem myself. I missed the pen. I missed the pen.
99. Hold on. Yeah, but you bounce back with a first Premier League goal for United. So big up on Buemo, yeah. Man, you showed resilience. It was 1-1, 2-2, but they didn't sleep. They went straight back and got the winner. Do you know what? Amarin in, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I love this result for you because this means when you lose to City, there's no chance he loses his job. Do you get
last time we lost to City?
Back to back. What did we do against City last year, bro? That would have done it for us. I'm not gonna lie.
Last time we lost to City.
Results would have been
2 seasons ago, 3-1.
That's a lot.
Foden scored.
Oh, that's a long time ago.
Lose against City and he'll still be in his job. So I'm here for it. I'm
not gonna lie, you know about this team on my shirt, yeah. You see, you know what we got for City when we go to Etihad. Sometimes we just go there and do our job. That's it.
You got performance FC for them, innit?
Start waking up on a Monday morning.
You can go on City and get a result, and then you can your next game you'll get slapped again, bro.
I know.
That's the man's thing.
This is football. We just got to do it on a game by game.
Whatever keeps him there till at least December.
Yeah, man. Bro, Amarin in, man. I hope you do your thing, man. I hope you beat City, man. I hope, you know what I'm saying?
I could be the birth or something. I feel sorry for Spurs because when Graham Potter gets sacked, they're gonna get that nasty manager bounce against them at the West Ham ground, isn't it? So don't worry if I do with it.
But me and Cass are cool, man. We're just silently going about our business, Cass. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, Cunha, I heard he's injured. I don't know how. Obviously, I don't know.
He looked like it. Nah, he looked all right. To be fair, he looked calm. I'm not gonna cap. He actually looked mad calm. I'm just saying that just for the sake, just because it's hoping. He looked crazy calm when he was going out, like no support in that. But even if you've strained, you should know this, SB as well. I don't know how much you've been around it, probably a lot more than I have recently. But even if you've got a cramp in your hammy or you just kind of strained it, it's a minimum 2-week healer, minimum. And that's a stretch.
Hammies are a techie one because
we're hoping it's a cramp. I'm hoping it's just a bit of a cramp. Then he can be back, but not like the lap went down. Looked like he's about to cry in it.
No, he's gone 4-6 weeks. Yeah. Like he's gone. So that's why they cancelled the Jackson team.
That's the why it's the best sign. Yeah, what's going on with that? That's crack. The agent's trying to say the plane ain't going backwards, big man.
No backseas, bro.
It's a whole mess up. Obviously, the lap went down, so he's gone for 4 to 6 weeks. And I think now they're trying to adjust to life without Pedro in the strike. I think eventually they want to do a long-term plan of Pedro in the 10, Palmer on the right when he comes back. So obviously now we ain't got a striker. So I think instead of them going out to go and buy another striker, they've just said, okay, you know what, cancel that loan. And because nothing's been signed, sorry. No one can really do anything. Chelsea kind of have all the power, so they've cancelled the loan. But obviously, if you're telling me I'm going to Bayern Munich, one of the biggest clubs in the history of football, I'm even in Munich now, I'm about to do my medical, then I get a call saying, "No, come back, it's over." You're gonna be pissed. Like I don't know if you might have seen a video of him getting out at Munich. He's there, bare cheesing, smiling, everything. They told him lock it off, come back. So
I'm scoring my own goal. I don't care.
It's tough.
This is what
I don't care. I'm gonna score own goals. I don't care. I'm gonna miss open goals.
This is what I'm saying. Like the Jackson we're gonna get back is gonna be a disgruntled one. The only thing that might save Chelsea in this situation is the fact that he wasn't actually with the bomb squad, so he was still training, changing, and everything with like the first team. But even then, it's still a via. So they have to do some groveling.
That's the thing. You know you're not wanted. Like
no one. Yeah, that's exactly.
Pedro.
So
that's the thing. And you've got AFCON this year as well. But obviously, just knowing you're not wanted anyway, and then coming back,
it already says enough.
I'm not gonna lie. I see a tweet. It did make me laugh. I don't really do the trolling thing, but someone said on his first game back, he's doing the Balotelli thing against what City he did in pre-season.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Bro, do you know what about that though? What kills it is that, like, see, for Nicholas Jackson, you're coming back to a disgruntled fan base already who, like, let's have it right. You man don't really rate him like that. Like when he was actually it's a bit like indifferent. Do you get what I'm saying?
Good.
It's a bit indifferent. So like you've got a lot of fans that rate him, you've got a lot of fans that don't rate him. So then now he's gonna be giving his efforts to a team where, like, do they really even want him? Are you gonna see the best of Nicholas Jackson? Like, it probably for Chelsea, if I'm Chelsea, I hear it, you want to bring your player back and you got cover, but you're better off just cutting your losses and letting him go and get someone else.
The thing is, they've said
it's kind of like Love Island, you know, when them man couple up with someone just because, isn't it?
Yeah, like a friendship.
Obviously, the bombshell comes in. They're like, yo,
that's a great way
triangle.
to
But you're not really in a love triangle. You're just waiting for the bombshell to pick you, innit?
There we go, bombshell.
So Chelsea thought the bombshell was picking them, so they said, yeah, I want to go with the bombshell. But meanwhile, the bombshell wasn't even on them.
Bombshell went home early.
Literally, so now they come running back to Jackson like, yo, like
Titanic
I want to be exclusive.
Is crazy.
Like, exclusive.
No,
that's a great one. I love that.
Man, that is a good one. I can't lie. Big up Aiden. Do you know what I will say though? Yeah, I'm like not trying to sound concerned for Chelsea.
You know what? One sec.
But when,
go on, keep going.
Oh, when it comes to Chelsea, it's the fact that for me, Joao Pedro's had a great start, 5 goals in 7 games, or 6 goals in 7 games. But I watched him a lot at Brighton, and he's better off as a second striker, like behind Welbeck when he's behind someone. He's not the main guy leading the line. I don't feel like he's that nitty gritty striker. Like when you saw him against Crystal Palace the other day in the back 5, Guehi, Lacroix, them guys, they locked him up because he doesn't really like a battle like that. Whereas when he's played in the 10, he can operate in the channels, operate in the pockets. But now you've got the lap out. I'm like, well, if Pedro's going to go back to the 9, you might see a little bit of a dip in Pedro. Not because he's not a bad player, just because I don't think he's the guy.
He's their best 9.
No, and that's why I'm saying I think that's one of the reasons why
Joao Pedro might go on a Cole Palmer season 2 seasons ago.
But I feel like if Chelsea are gonna play Joao Pedro in the 10, you're gonna have to go out and get another striker anyway. Like even if you was Nicholas Jackson,
they're looking at
or SB. They have to start Jackson straight away.
Yeah, but they're looking at
Are we pretending he's not better as a 9?
So
Pedro's
better as a 10, 100%.
He's definitely better than 10.
No, he's not.
He is. He's
100%. Like I feel like he's not. He's like a 9.5. He's not like like he's not a 9,
he's not
which is one of the reasons why a lot of Chelsea fans
I guarantee
didn't really want him when we were linked with him, because our history with 9.5s is bad. Like you got Havertz, you got Felix, you got Nkunku, all of them man that came here where I'm a striker, but I'm not really a striker. It's just bad. So now that he's banging, everyone's kind of like, oh, raw. We've actually got someone who says they're 9.5 who can actually do something for us.
If he plays as a 10 and you push Palmer on the right, you lot ain't even challenging for the title this year, bro. For me,
they could do if they had a bad boy
that ain't
striker.
Working.
If they had a bad boy striker,
but they don't.
Why can't that work?
But it's not gonna work, bro. Hey,
tell me why.
You like, I don't think he's got the facilities to be at a top team as a number 10, controlling the game, threading through passes. He's not that guy, bro. He's not that guy.
He doesn't have to. And
I think he's a 9. I think he's a 9, and he's a hell of a 9. He's over impressed me in 9 for Chelsea so far, to be fair, because I thought he was a pen merchant before.
Yeah, his best performance hasn't.
Even when he plays as a 9 for Chelsea, he doesn't. Like if you even look at the PSG game, if you look at the PSG game,
you're saying he plays in the 9 position and he has false 9 attributes. That doesn't make him a 10 for me, bro.
But if it's all operating in the same space, that's the thing. Like if you look at the PSG,
what's Havertz?
To this day, I still couldn't tell you. False 9, 10, whatever he wants to be. Really,
where did he do his best work when he's playing as a 9 and using both positions, right? Rather than in the midfield, like running into the front. It's as a false 9. Yeah, his false 9 is his best position. Would we agree on that?
Yeah, I can say that. Yeah.
So I think Joao Pedro is a better finisher than Havertz, and he knows how to strike the ball. But his best is false 9 as well. For me, I think if you put Palmer on the right, as good as he is as a footballer, you're going to restrict him. He needs the control.
But couldn't
that's just the thing.
When you saw Pedro cooking at Brighton, remember Welbeck was up top. You know, he was just playing off the second striker thing behind Welbeck.
Okay, but what does cooking look like for you?
We're not. Okay, Cooking playing better than what he would play as a 9. I think his best performances have come when he's played off the striker, and that's when Welbeck was there. And Welbeck was doing his thing last year, despite being like 35. So, you know what I mean?
Am I crazy to think since he's gone to Chelsea, he looks like a quality 9? Am I crazy to think?
No, Kunle, I hear what you're saying is right. Yeah. So you see, like what you're saying about like because he's got false 9 traits and he operates in the same space. Like, bro, playing in the 10. And being a false 9, yes, you might operate in the space, but you start in 2 different positions. So you might operate in that same like pocket of space, but playing up against centre halves and dropping into that space, or trying to find space in between like the deepest line midfielder is two completely different things, and he looks better starting higher and dropping in than he would do starting.
But that's not been the case though, because his best performances for Chelsea have been the last 2 games, both where he started in that pocket in that 10.
But when he played against West Ham, where did he start? He didn't start
in the 10.
So who played up front?
Delap.
Did he start against?
Because Palmer got injured, so Esteval came into the starting lineup, started on the right, and then Pedro started in the 10. The other thing as well, I think a reason why Maresca likes Pedro in the 10 as well is because he does a lot of groundwork. Like I don't really want to talk about that number 8 that plays behind him, but one of my boys said it yesterday. Pedro basically plays as a 9, a 10, and an 8 all in one. If you see the amount of cleanup he was doing in Chelsea's midfield, I'm talking off the ball work, it's nuts. So I think Maresca likes that, and he's probably gonna persist with that.
We're glazing over performances against West Ham.
Do you know what? I have got a thing that I want to say.
Let's see him try to do that 10 position against the top 6, innit? Let's see.
Yeah, that's calm, but we can only evaluate over what we've seen, innit? So
fair enough.
I want to ask you something.
We'll revisit this in a few months.
With Garnacho there being there as well, by the way. Obviously, I'm not letting that one slip under the radar because Garnacho lashes on here. I don't rate Garnacho, innit? Decision making, finishing poor. Like, where do you see him where is he playing for you? Lot? Do you see him as a starter, and are you happy that you got him?
Yes.
I can see his usefulness.
This is
I don't rate it. No. I'll be frank. Yeah, I'll be frank. A lot of my Garnacho it's hopium, because I just got to hope that he becomes a better player because he's 21. I know progression in football is not linear, but I can hope. But I can understand his usefulness. He's gonna play obviously touchline winger, left wing, up top. He's gonna take a lot more shots. Sorry. Bad choice of words. Oh, left wing, like high and wide, basically.
Okay,
he's gonna take.
Why did you buy him? Didn't you just buy Gittins? You've got Pedro Neto as well. He's not better than any of them. He's not better. He's not better than Madueke, bro. So
Pedro Neto, long term, they want to use him on the right wing. They don't want to use him on the left wing. So forget Tyreek George, because Tyreek George is not staying at Chelsea.
Okay.
They're trying to have 2 wingers for each position.
Neto, yeah.
No, not Neto. It's just Gittins. The right wing options will be Esteval and Neto. The left wing options will be Gittins and Garnacho.
But didn't you just say that you want to play Palmer off the right?
On the right.
I think that's for specific games where we need more creativity. I think there will be games where they do Pedro, Palmer, Esteval. I think there'll be games where they do Delap, Pedro, Palmer. I think it's all gonna rotate. That's why one thing that Maresca likes to ask for is he likes forwards or attacking midfielders that can play in multiple positions, aka all of these Swiss Army knives.
Garnacho's not a Swiss Army knife, though.
No, but I'm saying I'm talking more about like your your Palmers and your Pedros, for example, because we don't have to play.
Why were we referring to Garnacho? Why are you talking about that?
Because I'm saying is why Neto is not really considered on the left wing, and why it's not a problem. Me saying earlier that we'll play Palmer right wing as well, because he doesn't have to play right wing, but there will be games where he does. He doesn't have to play in the 10, but there'll be games where he does.
Am I confused, or did you ask about Garnacho? I'm just
how
do we find ourselves all the way with Palmer? Then I'm just
because
SB gonna go on the right, but
SB asked me about that.
SB was like, he heard him say Palmer on the right. So where does Garnacho? We're trying to say like, where does Garnacho?
Yeah, but he will be a left wing. I can see his usefulness in the sense of he's going to get a lot of shots, and we didn't take a lot of shots from the left wing at all last season. We had Sancho there, we had Neto there. Their man were not shooting, so he'll take a lot of touches in the box.
I expected more from you. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
You haven't even let me land.
Are you rating this?
You've been landing. How many players you won't land? How many of them?
You stopped when I was talking about Garnacho. You man stopped me to ask about Palmer on the right wing.
Sorry, continue glazing Garnacho.
No, but what was the first thing I said? As a player, I can only hope he gets better. I can understand the usefulness, but it's not. It wouldn't be my first choice.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be my first choice.
He's doing the Thai special, which I like. He's doing the hope thing.
No, you're doing the politician
Yeah,
thing,
but-
like, bro. You're saying I hope he gets better, like, bro. What, like, do you rate him? or
What
not?
do you
I
think of the
answered
transfer?
that. I said no. I don't rate. I
What
see
do you
his
think of
usefulness.
the
I can only hope he
transfer?
gets
And you
better.
said-
I've answered that.
Do you rate him?
I've-
though?
I've-
Do you rate him,
I've-
though?
transfer,
Do you rate him though?
So-
Genuinely, do you rate him though?
No, that's why I said I don't rate, but I can see the usefulness. I can
fair.
only hope he
Nah,
gets
cool.
better. I've said that.
Yeah,
So you don't like the transfer? Is that what you're saying?
I don't dislike it. It's fine. We could have done better.
Politician.
No,
bro.
genuinely.
the
like-
thing-
No, because you man want me to hate
I'm talking about
it.
you people.
No,
You
man want me to hate it.
Wait.
Go on.
All of you Chelsea fans, it's okay to say, "Oh, I don't like it. It's a bad signing. I never wanted him." Like, but no,
But
Chelsea must
if
evaluate.
that's what I think, I'll tell you.
Incriminate, all these
No.
different things.
Explain.
Explain.
If that's
You can't
what
just say
if that's what I
signing.
think,
It's a shit
I will tell
signing.
you.
It's okay.
If that's what I
hope it
think,
goes
I will
well.
tell you.
Or just
Don't
say
worry.
it's
If
not-
that
Like,
if that's what I
I'll give you
think,
an example.
I will tell you.
Me, when Arsenal signed Madueke, everybody that see me on Never a Foul knows I can never say, "Yo, I can actually see what he's doing there," because for like a year I've been running him up. You know what I'm saying? Abusing the boy. So I can now say I'm not happy with the signing, but if he proves me wrong, I'll get Madueke on the back of my shirt and do knee slides to celebrate his goals. All of that.
You tell me.
You're doing. There's not one time last season you were looking at Garnacho. You were like, "It's all right, you know." Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
No, that's
only now
fine.
Chelsea have signed him. You're miraculously
No. Hold on. This is not.
He's a decent player. You know.
I'll be very honest. I despised
Be honest,
Garnacho
please,
last year. I despised Garnacho last season.
Mm.
Facts.
Okay.
But
So what's changed?
that's that. The only reason I'm telling
The
you
only
why
thing
I'm
that's
saying
changed is he signed for Chelsea. I get it.
no, because I was taking this viewpoint. This viewpoint I was making was before he'd even signed for Chelsea. It's not that the announcement came yesterday or the here we go came and I said, okay, I can understand his usefulness. I could see his usefulness from before that, but we could have done a lot better.
Right. Well, anyways, ban all of that.
Is that not what fans are supposed to do?
Excuse me. You lost.
No, George, you're
wait,
getting
whether I lost or not, you're still not. Are you in that
excuse
table up there? Wait, why would you
me.
put that table if your team's not even showing?
Excuse
Your
me.
team's not even showing, and you got that
there's
table up there.
arrows.
You're
There's
embarrassing
arrows.
yourselves.
No, George, please, respectfully, there's arrows going down. Like it won't stay like that.
You see, Jay understands his assignment. He's just kept quiet.
Yeah, the
frowning
need
face
for
for 10
the
minutes.
That's why me and Jay are
For
very
10
different.
minutes.
His name's Jay, my name's George.
Yeah, that's the one. Double. You got JJ. We got Denise from
JJ.
EastEnders, man. Let's go, bro. But what's it called? When we got the lap and Pedro,
Man, think
It
how
was-
no.
wait.
No, just because George gave you a little battery pack now, don't get excited, bro. Match the same energy we saw you with.
Don't get the fire shot.
Don't get that now.
You don't get to do that.
George is smiling too much for my liking. He's not miserable enough for my liking. You watch your team get popped yesterday, and you're here smiling, good in teeth. I don't like it.
Before we get into that, and you can smile, and we got Jay here. I'm pretty sure he's gonna have something to say. There is 1,100 people in here, and there's only 193 likes. That is look. Anyone that's in the
You're
live,
telling me 10% of likes? Ugh.
I'm glad you can do math time, but what's it called? I'm pretty sure the live chat has done their job. It's everyone else that's super important as well.
Yeah,
but please don't ignore, because it does help the channel. You do get new subscribers. You can subscribe if you are brand new. Everyone's got channels as well. Keep shouting them out throughout the show, but you can go and check them out. Everyone's got something going on. So if you're interested and you want to see their, bro, like you don't even have to watch their content, but when they lose, you do. That's how it works on their. Do you know what I mean? That's the way it works. Fine, shame. Alios. When we got the lap and Pedro, it was but where will he play? Now it's who is even fit to play, and now you guys are doing it again on the wings. What?
I don't know. We're just talking about competition for places, Alios.
Yeah. And also, if you want to join the FPL, quick one, lots of people have asked about FPL. All you got to do is join a membership, and you can find it in the post, the members post. So yeah, you can find that out if you're interested. It's only like a quid entry. So regardless of all of that, let's talk about Tottenham.
Yeah. I'm gonna let Eagle go first, because obviously I was there. I'm a United fan, but straight up, I was at the game yesterday, and I saw that George, Jay, I saw that. So go on,
What?
fire away.
No shots
Wait,
on target.
do you know what's so funny? Ty speaking like, I saw that. Bro,
Were
you
you
see
there?
this shit every week at Man United, bro. Who like, yes, you're used to it. You saw a battering.
I ain't seen a
you don't
performance
see this
worse.
stuff
I
every
haven't
single
seen.
week. Yes, you
I'm
have.
telling you now.
And what's your team
That
used to?
first
Go?
performance yesterday
No,
was
Joe,
worse.
Ty, you said you're gonna let me speak, and then you're
Saying.
speaking. That shows a man. That shows a man that's again knows he's wrong.
Man's trying to tell
Just
man
lost
to be a
against
man.
Grimsby 4 days
Wouldn't
ago,
have
but you're gonna tell me you've not seen anything worse than that. So now again, you do
Live.
have mirrors in your house.
Live.
I know you have mirrors in your house. Look at the mirrors and make sure they reflect in yourself so you can see the Man United kit that you're wearing. You see football worse.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you,
We don't care.
So, anyways,
Okay, Cass. Again,
let's
you've
talk
got a
about
little
the
bit of
weekend.
confidence after a win.
let's talk about the weekend.
You got a little bit of confidence after
wait.
scraping a win against
Wait,
Burnley.
George,
This show is literally about match week 3,
That's
George.
not
It's
freshly
literally
shaven
about
at
match
Shaw
week
for a
3.
win against
SB, do
Burnley.
you mind?
A
SB,
win
do you
against
mind?
Burnley got
We
a man
don't
down
care.
to Barbers.
Do you mind, SB? Can you show your hat off, please? Can you show your hat, please? What does that say?
People like me. Oh, no.
Concentrate. There we go. Yeah, man.
Man are all getting trims
Why is it doing
after,
that?
they beat Burnley and they're getting trims. Madness. They don't know we're celebrating those
George,
types of things.
George,
But hey,
I'm just here.
again-
George, I'm just doing. Mental health's a big thing for me. I'm here, back returning on a Sunday to check in because I saw.
But we're
what I saw
fine. Wait, does any Spurs? Have you seen any Spurs fans crash out? I haven't. We're quite calm about it.
Is that
We
because
lost
Look
the
at
game.
Jay, bro.
Wait,
We've
let's
been
get it
watching
right.
Jay for
We
20
lost-
minutes, looking like
I think Jay's looking like that because you guys have been shouting so much and probably haven't let him speak.
no.
for
Hey, don't
25
talk
minutes.
for
You
him.
don't bring
Don't
someone on
talk
the
for
show
him,
to
George.
not speak,
You
right?
talk
I
for
don't know
George.
Jay got that Dembele meme look when he's about to do that mad press. That's what Jay looks like right now. He's ready. He's
Spurs have
ready.
lost-
George, you need
Spurs
to
have lost the
focus
game.
because I'm telling you now, George.
Spurs
All I'm
have
gonna
lost the
say.
game. So
George,
you
all
asked
I'm
the
gonna
question
say,
and
I'm
you don't let
gonna
a man
let you
answer
go.
the question
I'm
again.
gonna
I
let
don't
you
know.
go.
I don't know.
I'm
It's
gonna
mad
let you
tie. That seems
Nah,
rather
George,
defensive.
all
of
I'm
you.
gonna say,
This
yeah,
is what
is with my own eyes, I'm 32 now, yeah.
Well, we all had
Hairline's
eyes and
gone,
we all watched the
yeah?
game.
Yeah,
With my own
any
eyes
game
too.
I've watched live. Look, any game I've watched live. One, that was the worst home performance I've ever seen from a team, and two, it took you.
You've watched Man
75
United
blood
lose so
clot
many
minutes.
home games. Stop the
75,
foolishness.
75
about
blood
games he
clot
went to,
minutes to have
George.
a
He might
shot.
not have gone to the game.
69. Actually, no, it was
69. It was 69.
69. It was 69.
It was 69.
Yeah.
So
69.
again, now again, do you know what it is?
But
Again,
don't
long
matter.
enough.
It's not to defeat it.
again, sometimes I think you forget. We're not going to go into Man United. Look, we'll stick on to Tottenham.
I don't know why I
No,
keep
we're
doing
not
that.
talking about United.
I don't
What about your
understand again why people are acting like this is a massive thing. Thomas Frank lost the game. Thomas Frank was going to lose the game eventually. We've got a new manager with a new system and going into a season where again, can I finish? Can I finish? Where we're gonna lose games. Today or yesterday, we lost the game. Bournemouth were better than us. They deserve to win. It's as simple as that, the way I see it. Do I look at the game and think there's massive overarching issues with the team? No, because a lot of the problems will simply be solved by signing or having a number 10 as an option. He set up with the wrong midfield and went very defensive in a game against Bournemouth where you need to retain possession. I felt like he didn't have enough of those types of players on the pitch. When you have Xavi Simons on the pitch, when you have a Maddison, when you have a Kulu, you don't have that problem. We lacked somebody to come and pick up the ball in deeper midfield positions and then to turn and play it through the lines or carry it through the lines. We didn't have no players like that on the pitch until Bergvall came on the pitch, and which you would have noticed, Ty, the game changed sort of when you had Bergvall come on the pitch.
A little bit.
Because you now have players that can him, Udogie and Ode, but now got players that are retaining the ball, holding on to the ball, and we're not losing it because quite literally every second ball
So did you get 3 points?
We lost every single 50-50. You asked me to happen what happened in the game. I'm telling you that.
I know, but I'm saying, did you get 3? Yeah, but this is cute.
We asked it.
But did you get 3
look
points?
at the table. You update these tables, so you know the questions.
Did
you
you
can
get
look
3
in the
points?
corner and know that we went from 6 to 6 in a week. Did we get any points?
You know,
Hey, George, can I just say?
No, it's
I'll leave
done.
it to you now,
No, it's
Jay.
done.
I'm using one of Kunle's like, but did you win? But did you win?
Jeff Hardy, yeah? I'll tag you in, bro.
Hey, wait, George, you see, like, as a Spurs fan, yeah?
You're asking Jay the question, not me.
Cool, either one of you, yeah?
No, you don't tell him who to ask the question to.
Nice, calm.
Didn't collect 3 points.
I'm tagging Jay in. That's quite literally how it works.
I think that's kind of rude.
Like, you said that Spurs lost, yeah? Cool, you lost, yeah? And you are going to lose games, but I think it's more the manner. Are you not like a little bit worried about the manner that you lost the game in? Like,
I did address that, so you either chose to listen or didn't.
No. At first, you just said like obviously Thomas Frank.
I did address.
He spoke about Xavi Simons.
Yes, no, I
don't know.
Can we concentrate?
Because I answered your question, you just chose not to listen.
You haven't even let me finish. And firstly, you said
Villa signing Lindelof.
Don't answer you the question. I'm asking Jay the question. Then you get me?
Yeah. George.
But you did say my name again twice. You said, George, are you not concerned?
I'm just saying, yeah.
Oh, he's done it again. Fairs, I see it.
What's that?
Nah, the deflection.
Yeah, George is clever.
Bro, I warned you about this. I warned you already. That's why I don't know why you gave him the floor first. We were supposed to do it because he was going to do all this rubbish that he always does. He doesn't focus on the problem at hand. When every other team loses, we discuss them. When George loses, he's talking about
you're interrupting SB.
This, that. You did this, you did that.
You're being quite rude to your Arsenal compatriot. Would you like,
as far as I know,
hey
George,
would you like for SB to ask a question or not? Because it was rude to be interrupted.
As far as I know,
you rudely
this
interrupted
is Kaz's show, right? This is Kaz's show.
So you rudely interrupted SB.
If Kaz says I should stop talking, I will stop talking. No, you rudely
interrupted SB.
This has nothing to do with
wait. Now, how about this? Everyone but Spurs, it's all your shows.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, did that answer your question now, George? Continue, SB.
I never said it was Cass's show or not.
No, I was just gonna say, like, obviously, just looking at it, yeah, like I hear that, like you struggle to have like ball players on the pitch or whatever. Yeah, I hear you, but for me, like, obviously, Uzot played City where you're not gonna have a lot of the ball, but Uzot's issue is that when you play teams where you're expected to win, all right, cool, you're gonna have an extra player on the pitch. But you see, like Paulinho, for example, like he's a very good player, yeah, but he's limited.
Destroyer, not controller.
He's limited at what he can do. Pape Sarr has arguably been your best midfielder this season, yeah. So how do you fit Pape Sarr? Because he's not really a ball player, he's more of a runner, innit? So how do you fit Pape Sarr, Xavi Simons, Paulinho, like, and Bentancur? Like, you're not gonna be able to have the
Bentancur can get dropped.
The right mix in the midfield. You get what I'm saying to you? So, like, are you not worried about something like that?
Bentancur's mid, bruv.
They're gonna just say that Xavi Simons comes in and one of them goes out. But anyway, over to Jay. Go on.
First of all, well gone, man. Them.
Up your tone, man.
Cass.
Up your tone. I'm just saying. I want you to be happy. It's Sunday.
No. I get it.
I just want you to be happy, man. Do you know what I mean?
Listen, no. You don't get to tell me to be happy, blood.
I hear it. Cass is
smile, man.
No. I'm not tolerating it. Let me land, bro. Don't interrupt me, bro. Do you understand?
Calm down, Jamal. Don't hit him with the 9.
Please, bro. Yeah.
That cave's dark.
I get what George is saying, innit? It's gonna happen. You lose, bro. But that yesterday was disgusting, bro.
Thank you.
That was disgusting. That was an Ange Postecoglou performance.
A real man.
Those are the performances
in reverse.
That had me punching up my
real bad
last season.
A real bad man there.
No, I'm being honest, bro. I'm sorry.
Bad man.
The way we allowed Bournemouth, to come into our house and put their feet on our sofa can never happen again this season. I'm sorry. There's ways to lose games, but you don't lose like that. And you don't lose like that at home, bro. There's no.
We're very different because I'm cool, calm, and collected. You'll be crash out,
bro.
He'll give you the crash out you want.
Do you know what I'm saying? No, I'm not gonna crash. There's only two players that are gonna make me crash out if I talk about them: Richarlison and Brennan fucking Johnson.
Well, wait, Jay. Let me ask you this. Yeah, wait, no, wait. Let's be before you go. I want to ask you a question.
Genius.
I want to ask Jay a question. Jay, was you surprised with their performance yesterday? Was you surprised?
Do you know what? Do you want me to say something? I know they're bad, bro. I know they're not great footballers, bro.
What happened to R9?
I said Richard.
R9, actually, not 9.
What happened to R9?
Bro, what R number 9 now?
R9.
Honestly, that nickname makes me feel sick. Like I actually feel sick.
That's legendary, bro.
I just woke up, bro. I feel like shit today, bro. I lost my voice because of how much I was damn shouting. So don't fucking interrupt me, bro. I'm getting mad, bro.
But what happened to not crashing out? I thought you weren't crashing.
Yeah, man.
I know they're not that good, but there was a point.
Looks like you've been picking at your hat as well.
And when this happened, brother, I wanted to throw my drink at the brother. Someone passed the ball to Johnson, and he just stood there and waited. And he just waited. You know, on FIFA, when you pass the ball to a man, and he don't want to move towards the ball, he's just waiting, intercepted. George, I don't know if you saw, we was on a counter attack, and all Johnson had to do was just play Spence
Lay it
through.
off to Jed free.
And he hits it into the advertising board. The guy
do
is
you know what
done
it is,
out here.
I'll be honest though, yeah.
George? He
No,
offers
but
nothing.
Jay,
Our right-hand side is our only outlet.
I get your
if
point.
you shut us out of the game, you shut down our whole attack.
No, you're right. You are right. But that's why I'm very calm about the situation. Because I know that, again, looking at the way that we have, the way that we've set up previously, I know Frank will address this. Frank understands Johnson's capabilities. He's quite literally said in a press conference before, I was getting to it. He said it in a press conference before that Johnson's strengths is running in behind deep runs. Now, I think the problem is what he made was we didn't get the ball in enough good positions to even let Johnson make those deep runs. We kept trying to give Johnson to the ball to his feet, which is not the way that Johnson plays. When we watched him against Burnley, or against Manchester City, what we done so well was playing Johnson in behind, making sure. And the one chance that Johnson did get was when he was slightly offside, when he ran in behind the defender and played Kudus through. That's how we should have been playing Johnson through the majority of the game. So I'm looking at it and I'm saying, when you have a player and Ty, you alluded to, with the midfield, would you just do one in and one out? That's quite literally how it works. When you have a 10, let's have it right. If we had Kulu or Madders available, we would never have seen the midfield three of Sarr, Bentancur, and Paulinho. That wouldn't be a midfield
three that beat City.
Again, bro.
But they beat City every year. Like, what is that?
We beat City with a midfield three last year that contained of Maddison and Kulu. So to sit there and say because that midfield three beat City that we can't do it with an midfield three is just rubbish. Because we done it last year with Kulu and Madders and leaning on those two strengths in that game. So I think that we would never have seen that midfield three play together if we had a 10, and we likely won't see that midfield three play together when Xavi Simons is in there because of his creativity. And when you talk about, will he create shots? Well, literally, his stats are he averages 4.5 shot creating actions a game. So yes, we would have had a lot more shots in the game if Xavi Simons was there.
Can I ask a question?
I'm not worried. Can
I ask a question? So just a little like obviously that was basically reverse Ange Postecoglou yesterday. You go from mad attacking and then losing, and that you went mad defensive and just getting pammed in it. Yeah, I'm just saying that. But if Man United also beat Man City when we come back, which we're gonna do, yeah, because we like to have a little game.
You're wrong again.
Well, kind of was. You couldn't get your. You kind of. What I saw, you couldn't even get out your half.
How can we be defensive and concede 18 shots in 60 minutes, bro?
Because that makes sense.
That makes sense, bro. But then that makes sense, doesn't it? Because you've been pinned back in your. But that means you've been pinned back. That means you're playing kind of like defensive. Do you know what I mean? Because you can't get your own half. Because you're conceding 18 shots.
They got you there. They might have got you there, Jay. I'm not gonna lie.
You were not going anywhere past the halfway line.
They cut us open. They were getting shots from cutting us open.
Okay, but I'm just going off what I saw in it because I was watching other games. So yeah, man, if you trim your nails and stop picking out your head, it might be alright. But what's it called? I was gonna say this. So if Man United beat City, I'm asking couldn't they SB because obviously we had some conversation. So the trajectory is like obviously they beat Spurs, they beat Burnley, and they beat Man City. So if Man United also beat Man City and done the same trajectory as beating Burnley and Man City, does Amram get the same props as?
Amram won 8.
Wait,
no. I'm just asking for a friend.
I'm just gonna say your question was worded as bad as the statement. Your question was worded as bad as the statement. Is Amram gonna?
I'm saying
no, he will not because he's been in his job for 8. He's been in his job for nearly 12 months.
Frank's been in the Prem for like 4 years.
And furthermore, if you want us to praise Amram, I happily will. Amram's the greatest coach. Keep him in there. He's better than our Keep him in the job. Please keep Amram in the job. Please.
I've already about a manager that says he wants to
I've already stated.
I beg you allow it, bro. Is that really what you cut us off to say, bro? Is that really what, man? To make that dead point there, bro.
Did I ask? Wait, hold on. First and foremost,
yeah. First, that one back to the drawing board.
Brother, take a touch and go sip some water, my brother. You're moving crazy.
So you need to take a touch and win some games. How about that, bro?
All right, you need to win some more trophies then. But what's it called? All right, then.
Take a touch and play a back four.
All right, this guy's gone, man.
Take a touch and beat a 4th division side. How about that?
All right, man.
Man's out of the Carabao Cup in August. You're out of the Carabao Cup before Remembrance Day. Remember this. Remember we beat you home, away, and abroad last season.
Against Tottenham United.
Remember Manchester.
I can't wait for that.
I will be on the stream.
That's all. That's no spot. Just remember, yeah. This is nothing new. This is your season every year. This is Spurs. So remember that. So all the time, yeah, when you want to
get into the top 10.
Hey, brother, I'm already in the top 10. As it currently stands, I'm in the top 10.
Wait, Kaz, do you see my issue about this show, Kaz? My issue about this show is nobody is focused. Nobody is focused.
No, couldn't. Do you know why?
Nobody's concentrating like that. Your heart said.
Turn the hat again, please. I beg. Turn the hat again, please. Let us see.
You know why that's true, yeah? Because when I asked that question, I asked you lot, not Jay. And he decided he wanted to interrupt me because he keeps getting his long fingernails and scratching his hat. That's why I'm so picky. But I'm just saying it.
Okay, well done, bro. Again, well done. You want to chat shit and ask stupid questions, yeah?
Yeah, I'm asking.
When I tell you your question is stupid,
I didn't ask you, bro. I didn't ask you.
I'm asking, would Amarim get the same?
Why are you deflecting?
Would Amarim get the same?
Robert, just because you lost yesterday, just because you lost yesterday doesn't mean you have to take it out on me, innit? Like, I just say it. Just because you lost.
This rage baiting from Cass has been sensational. This is a world-class performance. Wow.
The maddest thing is, you know why it's funny, Tito? Because Jay opened the show saying, no Spurs fans are crashing out. Meanwhile,
no, he said it. No, because George said, I'm the cool, calm and collected one. You'll get your crash out from him. The first thing Jay said was, oh, no, I'm not going to crash out. He's been crashing out for the past 15 minutes.
That's
crashing out.
You see, I can take talk from the Arsenal.
Can you make sure you have all your
but how can this bum who lost to a Division 4 side, talk to me about anything?
You know
that's like a homeless man.
Focus, Jay, man. Jay, you know you are, Jay.
Man games.
You know what?
Man games.
At one point, it was up talking.
You're nothing to me, bro.
All right. So why are you crashing out on me if I don't mean nothing to you?
That's why I'm crashing out.
It sounds like someone that cares.
Talking up.
But you just said you don't care, so that's contradicting yourself.
Know your place in the pecking order.
Yeah, but you
can get into the top 10, and finish with a positive.
I am in the top 10.
You're a bum to me.
But I am in the top 10.
I swear they didn't finish.
Actually, you know what? Yeah. This is what I don't understand.
I'm not gonna lie, if this is what a loss to Bournemouth is doing.
Factually, this is why Jules is being quiet. Yeah, you might want a trophy. Yeah. So first and foremost. Factually, you finished below me last year. Factually, before you interrupt, factually, but you're not winning it. But you're not winning it. So it don't matter.
You're out of a cup.
All right, can I land, brother? Take it, bro. It's mad. I'm not even arguing. That's the maddest thing. Like he looks like he's coming like someone from Bethnal Green, fam. Like what are we doing? I'm just saying. Look at his hat, bro. It's crackhead settings. But I'm just saying this year. No, I'm joking. It's a style in it. But what's it called? You done, yeah? Factually, last year, you finished below me, so don't talk about top 10. You're not winning no Champions League, yeah? So, brother, relax, calm down, go smoke a joint or something like that. You're focusing your anger on the wrong thing.
Wanted to get me rattled, so congratulations.
I didn't try to rattle you.
You guys, no. From the moment I joined the stream, that was the intention, was to rattle me.
I didn't.
Now I'm rattled, bro.
Okay, Jay, hold on. Guys.
But the thing is, I'm not gonna not admit that I'm rattled. I will sit here and say, yeah, I'm rattled, bro.
Hey, little bro, what's up, Jay?
I woke up late, I had to rush to that stadium to go and watch them perform.
That's not my problem.
So that's not my problem. Yeah, I am rattled, bro.
That's not my problem.
Hey, Kaz, one sec, Kaz. I'm not trying to rattle you, Jay. I just want to know, I just want to answer to a question.
I got a question as well after this.
Quick.
I've got a statement,
Why, when Spurs do something positive, they're so focused on Arsenal? Why is that? I'll give you an example.
Referring to the Simmons signing.
Well, hey, at least you know where we're going.
I know where you're going.
Because instead of
gosh,
that's the only thing.
The song that you introduced your signing with was very similar to another team.
You do know that's a Lil Wayne song, right? You know Lil Wayne's a Tottenham fan, right?
Of course,
Okay,
of course.
so
I don't even think Lil Wayne doesn't like football as far as I know.
He does. He literally says there's videos of him saying he's a Tottenham fan.
Okay, so that's the reason. Okay, so George,
no, he must like football to say he's a Tottenham fan. And so we're referencing him back.
George, I can tell English language wasn't your strongest subject because when I'm referring to you, you don't answer. I'm referring to Jay, not George.
Okay, that's fine.
I was waiting for my answer.
I can still answer.
I was waiting for an answer.
You're on a panel, and we all have our own mic. You can't
for sure. But when you ask someone a question, you expect that person to answer, not his minion or whatever. We expect that person to answer.
You know what, Jay? Yeah, can I say something? Can I say something to you as well? Yeah.
Me and Jay are fine.
Why do you keep speaking on Jay's behalf? Are you that?
That's Hardy, Matt Hardy.
Is there something that we need to know?
Don't worry about that.
I know Jay.
Have you seen Jeff and Matt Hardy lately? Because I watch wrestling, I can tell you what they look like lately, bro. It's dark.
Are you one of the Dudleys? Not the
Hardy. George really said the reason they played that song is because Lil Wayne is a fan of Spurs. That's the reason.
Lil Wayne song. Is that not Lil Wayne song?
And you know what?
Okay, is that why Spurs played it?
Can I
Lil Wayne song we referenced Lil Wayne.
Jay also, like just because you won a trophy, it's like the saying kind of you got your first bad B, and you just don't know how to act, fam. Like calm down, act like I would say act like you've been here before, but no wait, hold on. That's not that hard. I'm just saying. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I would say act like you've been here before, but I don't think you've actually ever been here before, so I can give you the leeway.
We have to find big players.
I'm gonna ask.
I'm not talking about that. He's talking about his trophies and beating United a few times. Like, we didn't hold a record over you for like 20 years or something like that. Do you know what I mean?
Ask me a question. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, Jay. Thank you.
He's doing the gaslighting, the trying to side.
Where's gaslighting come from, man? I'm just asking questions and making statements, man.
He's a gaslighter, but I think it's just tribalism.
5 shots all game at home is money sleeve. That's crazy.
I don't even remember 5.
Hey, bro, all I'm saying is it was a bit petty. I wasn't really a fan of the music that they played when he walked out. You know what I mean? There wasn't really any need to play that song in particular. But hey, man, it is what it is. I mean, it's tribalism at the end of the day. I think a lot of Spurs fans believe they got the better player. I also believe that as well.
What?
That's a debate for another. That's a debate for another show.
Hey, allow it. It's not for this stream. It's not for this stream.
It's not for this stream. It's not for this stream. But Jay, let me ask you directly.
Come on, man.
Do you think it's a better signing?
I just said I just said I believe that.
Come on, man. Jay, come on, man.
You're a real football man, and you watch.
They've got in
fact, if you watch Leipzig as much as you did when you said they're doing in then you would know.
Whatever they're doing in Hackney,
you didn't watch Leipzig.
Wait.
All these fans saying they watched Leipzig, they gassed up Sesko. Didn't watch Leipzig that much.
Whatever they're doing in Hackney and then towards the side of Essex, I don't want part of it.
He is.
Why are you guys responding to this?
I'm not.
Jay's not even watched 10 matches of Javi Simmons.
No, Jay watches ball. Jay watches ball.
I'm
not saying he doesn't. He's not watched him play 10 90-minute games. Have you watched Javi Simmons?
You act like Xavi Simmons hasn't been a good player.
For the sheer fact that he didn't answer me when I made that statement, I know
more than
many voices. I'm not talking to Jay.
I'm talking to Jay. When I want to address George, I'll say George.
What you're doing sounds good.
Oh my god.
Couldn't the hat concentrate. You know, they're trying to get us back. They're trying to get us. They're trying to.
I know. That's why I didn't want to discuss it.
Let me answer the question, bro. Let me ask
you. answered it. No, I heard your answer. I heard your answer. We can move on to the next question. I don't need an explanation. All I'm going to give you. Let me just talk football.
SB, you need to get Ty one of those hats, because Ty can't concentrate because all the hats are going over that.
No.
You don't like that you're behind the car and you streamline. Everything's going over the bald head, bro. The balls are just going straight over. Get him out of second, pull him down. He can actually recover what
all I'm going to say is
he's really moving like Mboma in front of goal.
All I'm going to say is this.
It's cool.
All I'm going to say is during the football talk, all I'm going to say to George and Jay for 30 seconds is, Jay, you was at the stadium and so was I. Semenyo, top 5 wingers in the league. The guy is different. Absolutely.
Left wingers, not wingers in total.
Yesterday. End of. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's left wingers, not wingers in total. But we know that.
Play both sides. Play both sides.
We knew that though. We all knew that prior to the window.
That's
Nobody's
got
doing
nothing to do.
He's got £75 million release clause. He's got £75 million.
By the way, Ty, ask Roms what he asked Cass about. Asked me 2 years ago about Semenyo.
Bro, Cass.
What do you ask?
Can I just say one thing as well? Yeah,
they think it was good enough to make it a league.
Touchline was in my chat.
I swear down, I remember the conversation.
I'm not gonna lie.
Wait.
Jay, you had your time. You've had your 15 minutes. Give me 30 seconds. All I'm gonna say is, when Semenyo was on the ball, all I'm gonna say is, the timing of the pass, when to release it, when to travel with it. He was different. When I look at, and let me just say this quickly, and fans might not like Liverpool fans, City fans, whoever it is, right? When I look at it, when you look at City, left wing, who's there?
Ten Hag been sacked.
You got 1 sec.
Wait, your manager's just been sacked, bro.
What? Hammer him.
No, Ten Hag.
Oh, no, wait, already. Nah,
Ten Hag's been sacked, apparently.
That's old.
Nah, don't lie. Chill.
No, but it's hilarious. I saw a tweet. Someone said it took Leverkusen 2 match days to see how washed it is. But it took United 3 years.
I saw more than that. Apparently, the players do not like him. Like apparently, they do not like him at all.
Bro, how can you go from Xabi alone?
He's not a likable person.
He's not a likable person at all.
He's gonna last that much.
You know what? It might be a Dutch. It could be a Dutch thing, kind of.
Let me just say,
you know what?
To say though,
Dutch managers that are unsuccessful are the worst people to deal with. The successful ones, they're really good.
Eric's back. Eric brings back flashbacks. Allow it. Yeah. What I'm gonna say is,
what are you doing? You backed him.
I know. That's why. But Cass, that sector's gone. But all I'm gonna say, all I'm gonna say is, when you look at Liverpool, Cody Gakpo on the left. When you look at Man City, Doku on the left. When you look at Chelsea, Pedro Neto. When you look at Spurs, Brendan Johnson. Semenyo, Arsenal, Martinelli, obviously Eze now, but he's more of a cam if you want to be real. When you look at Semenyo, he starts at literally every top team in the Prem. And also I want to say, that's it. No one can say I'm wrong. Semenyo is the guy. Next year, big move. That's it.
I'm surprised he's still. I'm surprised he's still there.
Time, and that's why you had to let that out. You had to let.
I had to let that out because obviously you've been taking a lashing. But big up Semenyo.
I want to turn this question to you, to Cass and you, because touchline, and I have to bring this up on this show, because
touchline's deluded, bro.
This guy said Amad Diallo is better than Xavi Simons. Does the panel agree with that?
Who?
Bro, they don't even.
Who said that?
They don't even play in the same position.
Hey, concentrate. You don't want to answer questions like this. Concentrate. Why are you losing? Why are you losing home games against Bournemouth? Wait. I want to know from George. Actually, George. I want to ask George a question.
Oh, you asked me a question now, Kunle.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to answer?
And I said George beforehand. Yeah, because I addressed you.
I'm allowed to answer.
Because I addressed you. Yeah, of course you are. So, George, I have a question for you. Why are you more confident that
I don't care about your question. Let's move on. Sorry.
Why are you more confident that Thomas Frank would get it right more than he's finally at a quote unquote big club that he's going to make a lot of mistakes this season? Why do you think he's more likely to get it right than make mistakes?
Just in the game yesterday, he made the exact substitutions that I identified early in the game. I was like, at halftime, I said, okay, I even put out a tweet. I said the 2 subs we need on is Odegaard and Bergvall. Within 10 minutes, we saw those substitutions.
So Thomas Frank is thinking like you. Fantastic.
No. Again, Kunle, you can't ask a question, then interrupt halfway through my answer, and then be like, and then try to make an assumption of what I'm going to say. If you want me to answer, you have to let me get out the answer, bro. So I'm basically saying he's making the tactical changes in the game that I feel are the correct ones. So I feel like he's learning as he's going on. As the game, as opposed to Ange, who would just make the same changes every game. He wouldn't look at the game and be like, oh, we need this. Like bringing Pedro Porro off, recognizing Semenyo's killing him, and you need Spence on the other side. I like that. He's making those changes and he's adapting in game. Now, I think he's smart enough, as we've seen the different changes in the multiple games and we played different ways, that going into another game, he'll realize, Paulinho, Ben's call mistake. We can't play this in a defensive style game unless you're going up against a Liverpool, City or Arsenal. They're the only 3 teams that you could ever play that from that midfield 3 against. Any other team, you don't play that midfield 3. So I think you'll recognize and act on it and adapt, and I'm quite confident in that. So I think Thomas Frank.
Simmons' question is life decisions right now, apparently. Maybe. What was I going to say? But the main game of today, Liverpool versus Arsenal, man. They ain't got a Liverpool fan on, don't get me wrong, but not like we need to hear from them. They all run away. You know what? There's not enough Liverpool content creators that I like. you know what I mean? That I just don't think there's many on YouTube. So if you feel like you want to make it, if you're a Liverpool fan, you feel like you can. Yeah. There's not many that I like. But what's it called? And I think a lot of them I think there's just a lot of poor personalities in terms of Liverpool fans online. But so if you got personality and you want to jump on, let me know. We're open.
Pause.
No, we're
Why
open.
for that,
Yeah, we don't know. But why is your mind going that way? You're 36, bro.
We don't need to do, bro. We don't need to pause everything. Yeah,
that was crazy.
That age drop is crazy.
Yeah, that was a mad one.
I'm happy, bro. Some man don't get to live this long, bro.
Age drop is crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
That's mine.
From my age, bro.
Yeah, other than Kopish, Monts, Roms, and Jamie Phillips, a couple others. Don't get me wrong.
I have a question for the panel. Does anyone think
very small? It's like the circle's very small.
Does anyone think Arsenal are going to lose today?
Yep.
No.
Okay, so Jay, first of all, what do you reckon the score would be, and why do you reckon we'd lose?
I don't think you'll get pasted. I think maybe 2-1. I was gonna say.
Well, why? Why do you think that?
Bro, because fam, I just think Liverpool are just a stronger.
Did you support Tottenham? I mean,
other than
that,
he's
again, Kunle, you can't assume. You gotta let someone answer.
Man,
he kept beatboxing rather than answering, so I was wondering.
Bro asked me a question and answered it for me. Okay, you know what? Yeah, you're right, bro.
You were beatboxing, my guy. You like
no,
I didn't know what you were saying, bro. Answer.
No, I won't.
How does that happen to Vikings?
I believe, that Liverpool have a stronger. Their attack is what's gonna get them over the line, bro. Their front three is what's gonna get them over the line. I think you guys will dominate the ball. I do think you guys will have a lot of the football. However, I just think they have more. They have the players to get them over the line in this game, and you don't. I think Gyökeres is still kind of playing into his boots, if you will. He's not at his full level yet. I don't know. Is Saka back for this game?
No, he's gone for the next 3 weeks.
And Saka is that out. Let's be real. Saka's the outlet. Obviously, I think Eze will probably play, so everything will kind of go down that left-hand side if that's where you play, bro. But it's not going to be a game where Arsenal get destroyed or Liverpool come out firing and put fire past them, bro. It's still going to be.
I think there's a lot of pressure. I think there's a lot of pressure on Liverpool right now.
Yeah, I was going to say
100%, bro.
I was going to say I feel like there's a lot of pressure on Liverpool. I feel like their performances haven't been the greatest, even though they've had two good they've had two good results. I feel like Arsenal ain't a side that really concede a lot of goals, innit? So to say that Liverpool are just gonna their front three are gonna win it, I don't feel like the game's gonna be won there. I don't think our front line's gonna even win us the game. I don't think the game's gonna be won from either people that you think it is. I feel like it's gonna be won in the midfield area. I feel that midfield battle, that whoever plays in there, I think whoever can get control of that, and I feel like it's going to be someone in who we don't expect, like a Declan Rice or a Curtis Jones or a Gravenberch or a McAllister. I feel like those are going to be the players that are going to actually win this game, because Arsenal, let's have it right.
Both teams have pressure then.
We do. Both teams do have pressure, but we can go to Anfield and going away with a draw. Obviously, I want to win, but going away with a draw is not going to be the worst result. Do you get?
I genuinely think a low scoring draw. Honestly, I don't see you guys
concede a lot of goals.
Yeah, you're gone.
I was gonna say one thing that we do, people love to say, "Oh, Arsenal set piece FC." It's a tool that we have in our armory, and Liverpool ain't really the greatest at set pieces at the minute. So it's something where we can hurt them with still.
Yeah, and if you look at your big six record as well, what is it going on 2 years? You haven't lost to any of these big six teams. I think your defense is comfortably the best in the league. It's not a question. Comfortably. Reason why I say it's low scoring is because you don't have Saka. I don't know what Odegaard's fitness status is. If he's starting, then maybe a 1-1. But if he's not, I could genuinely see it being a 0-0. In all honesty, because that attack of your
stop this. Our games never end 0-0, bro. Liverpool Arsenal never ends 0-0, bro.
But I'm just saying that
first time for everything.
That result is crazy. There's no way it's going to be 0-0.
When you look,
I don't think it's that insane.
I don't. You know why? Because Liverpool are always going to score in this game. I believe they'll score. I don't think they'll score plenty, but they'll score. My issue is with us, the only way we win this game is if we're clinical at Anfield.
We can't be doing up, miss the first 2-3 chances like we do in some other games.
Trust.
We gotta be clinical because Anfield is gonna come back and haunt us if we don't take our early chance.
I hear it, but I feel like you're going. You know what the positive is. You know what the positive for Arsenal is. I feel you're going to Anfield when their defense is the most sort of like not league.
That's exactly where I was going to say, Ty. When you look at that,
best time to play them.
They've got so many holes at that back where I think Yockers could take advantage of the frailty or that Konate is shown in these early games.
Kirkes is a bit wobbly.
And if they can get Eze to isolate Kirkes and who's going to play playing on right now?
Madueke will play on the
right. It's Madueke. And you know what? I think
as much as people don't rate Madueke,
he can put Kirkes in a blender.
Yeah,
he can put Kirkes in a blender. He did that at the bridge last year.
George, Frimpong's out. It's Bradley's first game.
That's what I mean. So either of those two, Madueke is going to cook. You just need to isolate the fullbacks and make sure you're getting. If they can beat their fullbacks and put chances
Madueke will play on the
left.
Yeah, no, it will be Madueke versus Kirkes, and Madueke will put Kirkes in a blender because he'll just keep running. Kirkes looks funny right now. He done it at the bridge against Bournemouth last time.
The key is, can Madueke provide a finishing touch after his...
That's why I said I can't see a lot. That's why I said I can't see a lot of goals.
Final decision.
Because he was doing that at Chelsea. He'll run at his fullback. He'll get past his fullback a lot, but then what does he do after that? You get what I'm saying?
So Bosley will play at right back now. He played at right back last game for them.
It's possible.
Do you see a world where Szoboszlai gets thrown in at right back?
I think they need his engine in midfield.
Szoboszlai at right back was cold last week. He should
was
play
good
right
though.
back.
I think Szoboszlai will play right back still. I can't lie to you.
Yeah.
And I can't lie. I think Eze would struggle against him more.
What? Some people are saying in the chat, SB, some
Eze's not starting.
If Eze starts, Martinelli has to start, George.
No, but that's what I was asking. Is Ødegaard?
I don't know what against Liverpool, George, not against any other team. I don't know what happens against Liverpool. I don't know, George, but against Liverpool, Martinelli is a different monster. I've never understood it.
Like
he's got like 8 goals against them. It's mad.
Yeah, it's the performances against Liverpool and the defensive solidarity that he gives you as well. Like he does do a lot of defensive work on that left hand side. You know they got their most dangerous player on that right side. So him working and helping out his fullback, bro, it's gonna be necessary. Like so
are we seeing any case where Ødegaard doesn't start, or rather Eze will come off the bench later?
Eze starting the camera.
If Ødegaard is fit, Ødegaard is playing. That's it.
So then Eze come off the bench.
Eze will come up. Eze won't start, bro. Eze won't start.
Yeah, the only way Eze starts is if Ødegaard's not.
Yeah, and if Martinelli will play just because of like I said, what he does going
Liverpool
defensively, and it's Liverpool, bro. He's had good games against them, innit?
He loves playing against Liverpool.
What is it about Martinelli against Liverpool? I really don't understand this guy.
No, bro, there's just some players and certain teams they love playing them. Like they just love playing them.
Wait, but let's be real though. No, wait, let's be honest though. As much as you guys know he plays good against Liverpool, yeah, with his recent performances, are you guys actually willing to take the risk?
Bro,
like, well, no, forget Arteta. Would you personally choose Martinelli over Eze in this circumstance now?
Even with those shit performances he's had for like a year, on the 2 times we played Liverpool, he done something. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't care if he doesn't play another game. He doesn't start another game till the return leg in the Emirates. I don't mind that. But this Liverpool game, I don't know, he has some sort of gas when it comes. Maybe it's because Jurgen Klopp called him a generational player or whatever. He tricked the league by calling him that or whatever he called him.
Guys are saying it's not going to be the same because Trent's not here anymore.
I hear it, but Szoboszlai is not a right back either. So
Szoboszlai is Monster's visionary with that one, bro.
Oh,
he looked like his best position might be a right back.
But he's not
I didn't see it, but boy, he might be onto something.
He's not a right back, but he looked comfortable there. He looked more than
very comfortable there.
Like,
I can't lie.
I'm just saying, like, bro, you asked George, would I play him there against Liverpool, bro? Yeah, I would. Like, because defensively, like I said, bro, like he's gonna give you more going defensively than your other wingers are gonna do, innit? So, like, just against Anfield, bro, this is the hardest ground to go to in the Prem. Like, they're the best team. It's the hardest ground. It's hostile. It's, like, bro, you need to be solid there when you go.
Good
there.
one to get out of the way early, to be fair.
Yeah, bro. And like I said, it's a good time to go and play them, innit? Like, they don't look the most confident. You can go there on the wrong day and get slapped 4s.
Salah's
What
been
are you saying
awful.
at the back? Are you going Skelly or Calafiori?
Calafiori has to play, bro.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, 100%. I agree with
He has
that.
to play, bro.
Yeah. Especially when you're going to Anfield, like you need a bit more solidarity in defense, and then he can bring you that. Do you know what I mean? And also set pieces, the man of a threat. Arsenal are going to be a threat from set pieces. When you take out, obviously, Gravenberch's back now for Liverpool, which is a big plus for them, ball carrying machine in midfield. But other than Van Dijk and Konate, they're not really a big team. So I think Arsenal can capitalize on the set pieces and look, Declan Rice. People say about these corners, it is what it is.
Declan Rice is going to be dangerous.
I also feel like the game on the transition as well. Like I'm not sorry to go back to him, but another reason why Martinelli might be good today because Liverpool are going to be on the front foot. They're going to want to take the game to Arsenal, innit? So on the transition, he might be able to come through and do something.
Would you take a draw, SB and Kunle? Being real, I know you want to win every game.
I would take a draw. I would take it. Anyone who's saying they wouldn't take a draw.
Facts.
I will close my eyes and run back to the Emirates.
These big games. This is not where we're looking at Arsenal in the league in the last 2 seasons.
This ain't where
it's not when you're losing the league.
This ain't where we lose. See that?
It's not. It's when they're going to St James's Park. When Villa are coming to the Emirates. When they're going to Craven Cottage. That's where they need to go.
That's when you need to win. That's when Gyökeres turns the 1-1s into 2-1.
This is what I'm saying. You see, like when people say, "Oh, Gyökeres, he needs to turn up in this game," bro. He don't because we don't.
They say he only scores in small games. Good, they need that.
But we want him to.
We don't need Gyökeres to beat or compete against the top 6 teams. That's not where we lose the league. We're losing the league when we're drawing 2-2 to Everton, or when we're dropping points against West Ham, or when we're playing against the lot. Bro, he can be a flat track bully, punch up all of the little man in the league, punch up all of them. But you see the top boys, we don't like. Obviously, not saying that we don't need you to win. Of course, we need you to win, but that's not the difference why we lost the league. We had
a draw is a better result for you lot today than them. Liverpool need to win more than you do. Facts, especially being at home, like. They need to win. And do you know what it is for Liverpool as well? And I agree with whoever said it. The way they've come off the back of last season and the way they've gone into this season. Yes, they've beaten Newcastle and Rio done his thing. I was happy for him as an individual, but obviously not for Liverpool. But they've not been that great. Bournemouth, 88th minute, had Chiesa coming off the bench to rescue them. So even though they've got 2 wins, and in March, April, you'll look back at it and say, do you know what? That was 6 points. We take it and run. They've not been that great. Liverpool.
Have they been 2-0 up in both games and lost 2?
Yeah, and bottled it twice.
Bro, they have
2 goals in their last 4 games. I think in all of their last.
To be fair, if Newcastle had 11 men, they probably
they're pumping Liverpool. They are pumping Liverpool.
I don't know about pumping. I just say they don't lose the game.
I think they're slapping them. The way Liverpool are on the road.
I think we're winning today. That's what I think. Honestly think we're winning today. I'm not disrespecting Liverpool and saying they're this, that, whatever. I think we're winning today, and I think I'm tapped into the Eze story, bro.
I respect it. You don't normally do this. Yeah.
Like 2-1, 2-1 to Arsenal. Eze scoring the winner, bro. I'm tapped in until I'm not tapped in. You get what I'm saying?
I like that.
I can't lie. I got us to win 2-1 as well, but I feel like
clip me, man. I'm not. I came on a YouTube stream, bro.
You know what it is like? It's gonna be a tight game, innit? And I'm not saying that we're gonna outplay them. We're gonna battle them. Like I'm not saying that, but that I feel like, bro, our record at Anfield ain't been the worst, and bro, it's been 10 since 2012 we ain't won there, bro. It's about time. I
like it, man. You believing in your barber, man. That's what you got to do.
Everybody will be saying Ibukwenu at the end of this game.
I want to see what Ekatike is like against Gabriel and Saliba. Can he take one of them at least out the game? Yeah. That's the one I'm looking at.
Well, I think both strikers today are going to get punched up, both of them. I think Ekatike is going to get punched up. I think Gyökeres is going to get punched up. I think both of them will. I'll be real.
He's on form though.
I hear it.
Yeah,
and McAllister, we'll see McAllister if he starts as well. I don't know if he's back or
not. Arteta, if you watch Never a Foul, I'm talking to you specifically.
He's definitely
anyhow, I see Odegaard not starting, and I see that Mikel Moreno in that midfield. I'll kill you. I'm coming for you. I'm coming
surely not,
bro. Please, Mikel.
Surely not.
I beg.
Is it Sile? Is that God? No, it's Kyle. Of course, it is. As a Tottenham fan, I need Arsenal to win, so Liverpool get a kick up the arse and pattern it up, and then they win the league. End of the season, Arsenal will bottle it.
You're mad. You're going mad, bro. I can't. What are you talking about? I don't even need.
But the reality is, whoever loses,
why they have to lose to get a kick up the arse?
Whoever loses this game, it ain't over for anyone. Yeah,
that's what I said. That's a crazy.
And it's
3
the first
games.
game of the season. That
early, but
love for the super, though. Big up,
whoever
big up,
wins this game makes a massive statement. It's one of them ones.
Yeah,
No
this is
one's
And
out of the
also,
battle.
don't forget, Kunle, whoever wins today is the only team that's got 100% record going into international break. Every other team in the league's dropped points.
That's true.
Fair.
All this chat about seeing Arsenal win, and then Mo Stack says Martin Kelly, Maduki, BJ, Dokaku, Kittens, and Garnetti. What do they all have in common? Absolute bums, head down low, zero IQ, passion merchants. Big up.
Thanks for the super.
Quite true, to be fair. If you haven't done so yet, make sure you subscribe, because there's going to be a lot of people that watch us that won't subscribe. There's like a good 57% that won't. So as it says on stats and stuff, so it could be for people that watch back. So subscribing is a great thing, and liking the video as well. Just to round off, obviously predictions of today. Then we're gonna go redirect to Jay's, but we need predictions from everyone in the chat. Let's be real. What's the honest thoughts?
I'm going Anfield 1-1. I'm gonna be real. I think they get a draw. They both just take it into international break.
Yeah, 1-1.
I'll go 2-1 Liverpool, man. I think Liverpool win.
2-1 Arsenal. Eze to score.
2-1 Arsenal.
I'm going to say 2-1 Arsenal. Liverpool going to get a penalty in, and they're going to score first.
So if Eze off the bench, imagine bags a winner, knee slides.
Hey,
Inject
it. Ibokwenu. My Igbo people.
Do you know what the difference is? Yeah, a lot of Liverpool's goals, if you look at their goals, come directly either cutting in something through the middle, where it's cutting through the wings, or so like cutting inside Gakpo or Ekatike through the middle, or Gravenberch through the middle. That's where Arsenal don't open up. A lot of Liverpool's goals, though, that they concede at the moment, is through the wings, and that's why I think Arsenal can exploit that. Yeah,
I tell you what, you know, one player I'm going to say quickly.
Kirkus just needs to be on job. If Kirkus is on job against probably Maduki, then I reckon it's going to be a tough time for Arsenal. I don't think you'll create much.
Do you know who I'm going to watch today, Cass? Just quickly, I want to see what Zubimendi's like in terms of controlling the game and the tempo and that.
Him against Wirtz will be a good battle today.
Yeah. I'm going to watch Zubimendi today.
We'll see if Wirtz gets his first creation. You know, we lost stats around this. So we'll see if he gets actually a created chance. Hopefully not. But
man can't say that they're not saying that they're scared of Wirtz. Man going like Wirtz ain't got no quality, like bro. He's had 2 bad games, but he's not.
Calm down.
Yeah, but the difference is they don't have a Semenyo. That's the difference. They don't have a Semenyo to bully Kirkes. I want to see, because remember Van Dijk's on Kirkes' side. But the way he can get past Kirkes, yeah. But can you put a ball past Van Dijk? Yes or no? Because you know his decision making is crap. Let's be real. Madueke's shit. But anyways, we're going to go and redirect to Jay from the cave. Let's give him a fat redirect. And hopefully a lot of you just jump over there. I'm pretty sure he's going to crash out again. So I think I'm going to tune in. Bar that, I'm going to be watching the City game we need them to lose. So if anyone wants to come join me, just click this fucking link. Click this link right there. Yeah, right there. Just click on it. And I'm going to be live. So love.
Yeah. Bless up, everyone. Have a blessed Sunday, man. Respect.